Good morning. I'm using this background again because I drew it very quickly in a visual art triad 12 days ago. It was about sadness and imbalance. And it's still active. I think it started the 23rd of October when I started writing a paper on my experience during 1.5 years. Very beautiful, intense process with a lot of revelations and beauty. And what happens in me, and I think in many people, is that it also brings out old pain that has outside part of my throat and a pressure on my chest. That there's so much to say about that. I can talk about my book, but that's not the right time. What I want to do with my videos is to make space for muted voices, my own, as an example. Honor the importance of pain, shadow, survival modes, protection modes, which in these modern times usually are shunned or even ridiculed to our own peril. And what I did, that's 40 days ago. Today Venus is going direct again, but 40 days ago it went retrograde, and I decided to take those slow down, go into more than I already try to do, into my unconscious, and allow for what comes up, which was more than I had hoped for, of course, as it always is. This morning I drew this card first. It is about, it's a Dutch dragon fairy deck. So let me relate what it says, what essence for me is. It says, don't you know the truth? Your own underworld is not the hell, but your dark time is the cauldron of your experience, your growth, your understanding, and your knowledge. Now you know the law with the capital U. Will you cooperate with truth? That's very important, because I just finished a course with Thomas Hubel, 12 sessions about the hidden law, the universal law, the natural law. People call them differently all the time. But it's her. The law is the same everywhere. And for me, this means that everything is in motion, and we build upon the shoulders of our ancestors, and also that means all of our ancestors, also bacteria, also stardust. And they have lessons learned, and they have lessons yet to be learned. And they have trial and errors made. Some trials are still going on. Some errors have unfortunately not yet been discarded. So I think it's our job to, in our life, rummage through not only the hand we have been gifted with, but also the patterns that have been ingrained by our ancestors. And there are I wasn't satisfied with the other cards, so I pulled one from the mystical shaman deck. Yeah, I'm in this doubtful, sad. I'm fighting my sadness. I'm fighting this pain in my chest. So I'm less laid back than usual. I'm less patient. I'm more irritable. You can hear it in my voice. So the spiral. Let's do the spiral. The essence. From galaxies in the spiral is found ancient times as a tool for growth and transformation. The serpent is, you could call it a dragon. The spiral is a guide for entering deep into one's consciousness and the unknown, and then extending far out into the heavens. In my experience, then, after going deep and most of us like to stay high. And that is where the lessons are learned. And if we don't do that, there is more chance that we'll stay longer or become more cataclysmic. Cataclysmic, difficult word. If you know me a little bit, you know I try to advocate for including shadows, protection modes, to shed the light of consciousness, because I think it's part of the momentum. And if you freeze a pain, the momentum is lost. And it's crucial to surrender to this journey, the process, until the exhausted paradigm dissolves in the depth of this to give birth to a new reality thing. To renew yourself, you must shed your old skin. Try this, but welcome the soft new. This goes for the one who drew the card. I guess that's me. It doesn't at this time, because the 1.5 year in the pocket project really. And while one of the things is that this invitation reads, break the habit of working on your faults all the time. Natural law. Know that a new skin is vulnerable and scary at times. Just the medicine of the spiral. Give you the text. I don't know if this is for you. Always check for the day. I choose to sow or read into today might not be yours, so always check for yourself. Never take my word for it.